Hey everyone, welcome to your third and last lesson. I hope you've been learning a lot so far. I know these videos are quick, but again, I'm just keeping everything to the point and telling you stuff that you need to know, okay? I don't like to beat around the bush, and that's kind of my style. I just tell you all of the information you need to make money, because that's what we're all here for, right? We want to make money, we want to make profits, we want to be good traders. I'm going to give you an example to start this lecture off. This lecture is without a doubt the most important lecture. If you're going to listen to anything that I tell you, I need you to listen to this one. We're looking at an example scenario, okay? Now, you're going to notice this is familiar. I just left the same entries and stuff from our last lesson. We're going to keep those and use them in our example here. We're going to say I'm a new trader and I start out with $100 balance. It doesn't matter what this number is. Okay, it's going to work the same way. You might have $550, whatever. It's going to work the same way. But we're going to say we have $100 account balance, okay? Using this scenario, what lot size should I use? This is a question I get asked all the time, okay? What lot size do I use? Well, what we're going to do, we're going to go to our entry, okay? We're going to grab our date, price, and range tool. It's on TradingView. It's a free software. It's a free tool. Okay, you can find it. It's very easy to find. You go over and you click this section. I think it usually looks like this guy here with an arrow and those three lines. If you want to take a snapshot, feel free to do it. You find it in this section. It's called the date and price range tool. Okay, you're going to grab that. You're going to go to your entry point, okay, and create a little square that goes up to your stop loss or down to your stop loss, whatever. Obviously, that depends on the position we're taking. We're at about 32 pips, okay? That's what we risked in this hypothetical trade that I showed you, all right? Next thing we're going to do is go to a pip value calculator. This is the pip value calculator that I like to use. It's very simple. It's from FXTM. This isn't my broker, so it's not sponsored or anything like that. You can use whatever one you want, but this one is super easy, okay? We're going to put our pip amount in that we're risking. You want to look at your risk first. Remember, it's 32 pips. The currency pair is EJ, okay, the euro and the yen. And then we're going to put in our deposit currency. And it's telling us that with the lowest lot size, okay, we're risking $2.95 with the lowest lot size, okay? You don't ever want to risk, okay, ever, write this down, more than 3% of your account, whoops, at one time. I'm really messing up there. Some people will tell you you can trade 3% per pair. If you want to trade extremely high risk, you can certainly do that. All right. But my recommendation to you is to only ever risk 3%. And if you're unwilling to stick to that, at the very least, pick a percent that works for you and always stick to it. My magic number is 3, and I've never gone wrong with that. Okay. That means that for this $100 account, we can only ever risk $3 at one time, not per trade, okay? At one time, all right? That's 3%, which is telling me with this pip value calculator, okay, I can only enter one trade because I've already almost risked it, right? Now, I know that sounds awful, but here's the catch to that. Let's calculate our profit here, okay? So if we had have actually wrote out this trade, we would have gained around 230 pips. Now, are you going to always win 230 pips with a trade like that? No, but that's always our aim, okay? When you're starting small, that's your aim. Your risk reward should always be at least 1 to 5. So it's going to be more than 30 anyway. But let's just say you've practiced your sniper entries, okay? So we're going to keep it at 232. With the same lot size, this is telling us how much we would have made from the trade. It's about $21, okay? Now your account is at 121, okay? So we've got a $121 account now, all right? Now let's say we did the same setup again. So let's say this is a whole new trade and we're doing it again. So now we've got a $121 account. So we're going to go in here. We're going to put that, was it 30? I think it was 32 that we risked. I think it was 32 pips. The risk that we have for this trade. We're just going to use the same one, just keep it, yeah, so it's about 32. I just rounded up. You can't use decimals on this. I don't believe anyway. I just rounded up, okay? So 32 pips. Same pair, okay? Now, here's the catch. 3%, all right, of 121. Now, I'm not going to even attempt to do this in my head, because if I get it wrong, I'm sure I'll have a lot of comments on that. So let's go so we go 21 times 0.03 because we're risking 3% of our account, okay? 3% of 121. Now we can risk $3.63, okay? Now we can risk $3.53. So, okay, so we're still going to use the same lot size for this one, and that's fine because this is going to work out in a second. So we enter the same trade. We still can't do a lot size of 0.02. We still cannot do that. Why? Because it's going to take us over, right? But let's say we entered this same trade. That's going to bring us up now to 142. Okay. So now we have a $142 balance. All right. Because we've gained the same amount. We've gained another 232 pips. Again, we're going to put this in. All right, with the one lot size, and it's $21. We add that, now we have 142. Now let's take that 142, and this is only our third trade in, okay? 142, now we have a $4.26 that we can risk, okay? Let's go to a different example now. So we can now risk $4.26, okay? We're not going to use the same example because it's not going to work out the third time. It's going to take a while for you to do this, but this is all going to add up in a second, okay? This is all going to come to, just bear with me. Now let's say we entered the same sort of trade, okay, with that sniper entry, all right? But it was on the Euro US dollar, okay? And we risked, let's say we risked 30. So our stop loss was 30 pips away. And let's say our take profit was 200 pips away, okay? We changed the currency pair, 200 pips away. We changed the currency pair to the Euro US dollar, all right, with the same lot size. Now we have $20, okay? So we just gained $20 because we took the same, that's the trade we took. 62. All right, now we have $162 balance. Do you see where I'm going with this? Let's put that balance in. And now we have $4.86, okay, that we can risk. Now look at this. If we wanted to enter another trade, okay, not on this pair, let's go to, there we go. So let's go to this pair actually. So we have 162, what did I pick? Okay, Aussie. We have $162 balance now from entering a couple sniper trades, right? Now that might take you a week or two, okay, to build yourself up to that. It very well might. You're not going to gain that overnight, okay? But here's the beauty of it. Now we're up to $162, okay? And we're going to enter a sniper trade, all right? And there's one here. See that long wick? Let's change this to black. So we've got that long wick. All right. We enter on the second candle, which is right about here. Our stop loss is going to be a little bit above that wick. It's going to be red. Our take profit is going to be at the next lowest zone, which would be about here, or the next key zone. Remember from your last lesson how to find that. Okay. Now, your stop loss is about 13 to 15, let's say 15 pips away. Okay. So your stop loss is 15 pips away. So what we're going to do now is we can actually take, so we put our pip amount in, we're on the Aussie Canadian dollar, put our pip amount in, okay. With a 0.01 lot size, it's only $1. The 0.02, it's only $2.20. 3, okay. And remember, we have $162 in our account. So we can risk up to $4.86. You could choose to use these lot sizes and enter other trades. So if you had a 0.02 lot size, you can now enter other trades. Do you understand? But we could also use a 0.05 lot size, okay? Because we're allowed to use it. If we're only entering one trade, that's still 3% of our account. You're using proper risk management. You take this sniper trade, we have 143 pips, okay, that we can get. That's 53, okay, almost $54 from one trade using proper risk management. That would bring you over $200 now. Just with about 4 or 5 trades, okay, and obviously I didn't give you examples for each one because it's going to make this video super long. It's all hypothetical, but you're able to grow your account using proper risk management, okay, so you're never risking blowing your account to over $200. And believe me, there are enough setups that this can be done in a short amount of time. You do need to have patience, okay? There will be bad weeks there, of course, but if you're using these risk rewards, if you're listening to what I'm saying and you're following everything to a T, I promise you, you'll scale that account. Now, the reason I switched to the Aussie Canadian dollar, every pair, you guys, pips are measured a bit different for every pair. So if you've only traded the euro and the yen, for instance, it's going to take you longer to be able to do this. But odds are you'll be trading different pairs. And this example I use still would work. It's just going to take you a few times, okay? So it's going to take you 4 or 5 times to be able to build that account up. And this, what I'm showing you here, is called compounding, which means that the more you build this up, so let's say our account's now at $215, now we can risk $6.45, okay? So you can keep increasing that lot size or entering more trades. But do you see how in the beginning we had to be really careful? We could only enter one. I promise you, if you stick to this and you protect your money, you will never be afraid trading. You'll never blow an account, and you will grow your account so much faster. Stop being overly eager. The money will come, okay? I hope you guys liked this. I hope it didn't confuse you too much. I really appreciate you guys being here for this, and I will see you hopefully in the next video.